Today we are going to see what is algorithm. So the definition of algorithm, it is an algorithm is a set of rules that precisely define a sequence of operations. So in this definition, each and every word have a important meaning. Okay, so it is an algorithm is a set of rules or step by step rules that precisely define a sequence of operations. So sequence of operations, it is nothing but what are all the operations we are going to do, we have to write as an algorithm. Okay, so in this session we are going to see one live example also about the algorithm. So before that, I want to tell you what are all the characteristics of an algorithm. So the characteristics of an algorithm which is given here. So these are all the important characteristics. The first one, it is input, second one output, then unambiguity, fourth one it is finiteness, fifth one it is effectiveness, and the sixth one it is language independence. So these are all the important aspects for each and every algorithm hold. Okay, the first one is input. As per input, in some algorithm it is not getting any input. Okay, zero, that's why it is given that it is 0 or more input we need. Then as far as the output is concerned, we need at least one output or more than one outputs we may get from the algorithm as per the nature of the algorithm. And the third one, it is unambiguity. What do you mean by unambiguity? Unambiguity is nothing but instructions in an algorithm should be clear and simple. So it is ambiguous means we are unable to understand the algorithm. What is the what information which is given in the algorithm? It is little bit quite difficult to understand. So that's why each and every instruction should be clear and simple. That is, we call it as unambiguity. And the fourth one, it is finiteness. What do you mean by finiteness? It is nothing but every algorithm should contain limited number of steps. So in any algorithm, the number of steps should be limited according to the nature of the algorithm. Then the fifth one, it is effectiveness. Effectiveness, it is nothing but each instruction in an algorithm affects the overall process. It affects, it is nothing but we are unable to give unnecessary information in the algorithm. Every information, every step should be to the point to the algorithm. It drives towards the goal. If unnecessarily we are giving any step, so we are that is not a effective algorithm. So that's why every instruction should affect the overall process. Then the sixth important information is language independent. What is the necessity of algorithm means? Every algorithm we are writing for implementing that algorithm into the particular language as far as the computer science is concerned. So that's why language independent is more important. According to language independent only, we are able to convert each and every algorithm into corresponding program. Okay, so in for what language I am creating algorithm, instead of that language we are using some information inside the algorithm. That is, it must be language independent so that the instructions can be implemented in any language. It is purely depends on the language, in what language I am going to implement that particular algorithm. According to that language routine, I am writing the algorithm step. So input, output, unambiguity, finiteness, effectiveness, and language independent, these points are very, very, very important as far as the algorithm is concerned. Okay, so now we are going to see one live example how the algorithm is written, and through live example you are able to understand very clearly. So the example is algorithm to make a lemon juice. So how can we make a lemon juice? So through algorithm steps I am explaining here, just you understand through these points. What is the first step to make a juice? First step is we will cut the lemon into two halves. That is first step number 1. What is the second step? So after cutting the lemon, we are squeezing the lemon as much you can and take out its juice in the container. So this is the second step. And you keep in mind that what is it? the effectiveness, it is nothing but it affects overall process. I already told you that it affects the overall process. So what is the first step? It is cut the lemon. What is the second step? It is squeeze the lemon. So before cutting the lemon, I am unable to squeeze it. So that's why after step 1 only, step 2 it is coming. After step 2 only, I am able to do the step 3. What is step 3? Step 3 is add sugar as per your taste. So third step is we are adding sugar. What is the fourth step? Stir well, what is it, until the sugar get dissolved inside the juice. And fifth step is add some water and ice cube on it. So that is the fifth step. Before fourth step, we are unable to do fifth step. So that's why it is continuous. And the sixth step is store it into the fridge. So we make it cool. So that's why we store the juice into the fridge. After that, the seventh step is now the juice is ready to drink. So these are all the step by step procedure. So that's why they are in the algorithm, the definition itself, it is called a set of rules. Set of rules. So until otherwise we follow the set of rules, we are unable to find it out the result through algorithm. So that's why when we are making a lemon juice, these steps from 1 to 7, it is necessary to find it out the result. What is the result? I want to drink a lemon juice. If I want to prepare a lemon juice, these are all the 7 important steps I have to do. Then only I am able to find it out the result of that particular problem. Okay. So this is what the live example of algorithm.